Today I'm making 3 cards with the beautiful digital products of KCC17 super sponsor Bitty Penny. And of course I'm going to use sketches from KendrasCardChallenge17. I'm also going to show you some of my tricks when I'm working with digital papers. This video is also part of a giveaway hop, so stay tuned for more information. My name is Julia and I'm an enthusiastic card maker and paper crafter from Austria. Welcome to my channel, Julie's Kreativschatzkiste. So today we're working with the beautiful products of Bitty Penny. Bitty Penny is not only a member of our KendrasCardChallenges design team, she's also one of our super sponsors, which is absolutely great, and I love her papers and products. In the Bitty Penny shop you will find absolutely gorgeous patterned paper, and there are physical products as well as digital products. I'm working with digital products today, and I have some explaining to do before we start crafting. I'm working with 2 different digital paper bags today, and I have already prepared my papers in a way that makes card making very easy. So as you see, I have a paper per card, which I'm going to make. I did this on my computer program. I use Affinity, but I think many programs can do what I did in Affinity. So I have a copy of the sketch here, just to be sure and to have the measurements at hand. What I then did is take the pieces of the sketch with the measurements and scale and crop my papers to the size I want to have them. This is one of the great advantages of digital papers. You can adjust them as you want. As I said, I didn't only crop the papers, for example this one, because the pattern is very big, and on a smaller card sketch you wouldn't see this beautiful pattern in its full glory, so to say. This is why I cropped it down, so the pattern is smaller now and it's better visible on the card sketch. What I also did, for example on this sketch here, is make my own matting layer. I used the measurements again from the matting layer given in the sketch, and I made a rectangle which I put on the layers behind the top image, and then I just used the color, which I also have in the papers I'm using for the sketch. For example, I really like this blue here, and it fits perfectly as a matting layer for my focal image here, which is why I took the blue here. This is the 3rd sketch we're going to make today, and I absolutely love the patterns here. I have also prepared my sentiments. As you see, here is a circle, and I'm using the happy birthday sentiment for the 2 of my sketches here, and I have also prepared them in the correct size with a matting layer. So the task at hand is now, of course, cutting out all these papers. There's one thing I forgot to mention. For my printer, I use sturdier printer paper, so not the normal copy paper. It's a little bit thicker than normal copy paper, but it's still very flimsy for my cards, and I want them to be more sturdy, which is why I'm going to glue an entire sheet of A4 paper just behind my printout. And this way, I just have to cut it out once, and I have very sturdy pieces, which I then can use for my cards. You can use any glue for that, and this one is not very liquid, and I like that because that way the paper doesn't warp too much. One more trick that makes my life easy was that when I have arranged these paper pieces on my computer, I made sure that they are perfectly aligned on one side. Here you see it even more. This way I just have to make one cut here. I'm now in the last stages of cutting out my papers. As you see, it's really quick and easy. When I chose the sketches I'm going to use for these beautiful papers, I was also looking for sketches that have areas with bigger white paper or bigger paper pieces that are seen, just to show off the beautiful papers, of course. And for this sketch there are these 2 triangles included, and this is actually one piece of paper, a rectangle, which is then cut from corner to corner diagonally. And I'm going to do that now. So there are my 2 triangles for the sketch. So that was quick and easy. The papers are already prepared for my sketches. But there's 2 more things I have to do. First, I have to cut around my sentiments. And I'm not even trying to be precise. I'm just cutting in a small zigzag way, just to make them a little bit uneven. And this way it looks good, even though it's not a perfect circle. See what I mean? The second thing I want to do is make my papers more vintagey. If you know my channel, you know I love vintage photo. And what I'm going to do is just color all the edges of the papers, just to get rid of this small white cutting line you always have when you cut papers. And I think the vintage also fits very well to these cards. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to come back and we really finally can put our cards together. For coloring the edges of your papers, you can of course use any color of ink that fits to the patterned paper. My preparations are now finished, and what I'm going to do now is put the papers together according to the sketch. In this sketch there's this fishtail piece, and I wasn't sure which color I would prefer, so I just prepared 2 and I'm going to check out which one I like better when the card is finished. Alright, so while I'm putting together my cards now, there's a little time to chat. And there's a lot of things to chat about, of course. Because if you don't know Kendra's Card Challenge, I can tell you more about that. Kendra's Card Challenge is a quarterly challenge where Kendra, from the YouTube channel Cards by Kendra, puts out a free PDF. And this free PDF is really gorgeous because not only does it contain 15 unique card sketches that can be made out of 6 sheets of 6 by 6 inch patterned paper. It also contains the cutting guides for the 6 sheets of 6 by 6 inch patterned paper. And this is why it makes the card making so easy, because if you cut the papers according to the cutting guides, you have all the paper pieces to make your 15 cards. And that's really cool, isn't it? And on the other hand, you also have the measurements for the single sketches, so you can choose any sketch you like and do that individually. I'm going to use foam tape on some pieces of my cards to get even more dimension, although the papers are already quite sturdy. But dimension never hurts, unless you have to send it by mail, of course, but I don't. If you want to download the free PDF, you have the link in my description box, of course. And as I said, it's completely free. You just have to join Patreon. But you only have to give your email address, and it's a completely free option. I think, yeah, I like the lighter one better. So this is my first card finished already. That's so quick, isn't it? I love this gorgeous owl. With Kendra's Card Challenge, there are several possibilities to win prizes as well. For example, if you join the challenge, you can win monthly and quarterly prizes, which are drawn in a video on the YouTube channel Cards by Kendra at the end of each month. And to join the challenge, all you have to do is upload one photo with all the 15 cards you made with the challenge. The uploading is done through an in-links party. And there's one in-links party for each month of a challenge. So there are 3 in-links parties, and you have to find the correct one for the month you want to upload your photos for. And to do that, follow the link in my description box or go to KendrasCardChallenges.com. There you'll find the link. And there's also a Facebook group called Kendra's Card Challenges. And I really encourage you to join there because you get great inspiration on one hand, but on the other hand also assistance in case you need it. On the Kendra's Card Challenges Facebook group, you will also find details for our monthly color challenge, where you can also win some prizes. You can also upload single sketches of the current challenge to the Facebook group, and there are also some prizes to be won there. Do you like the second card? So, coming to my last card already. Isn't that quick? So, what I also wanted to mention that the third possibility to win prizes with Kendra's Card Challenges, join our super sponsor giveaway hubs, which are going on throughout the quarter, made by members of the design team. And this video is also part of such a giveaway hub for super sponsor Pitty Penny. And if you want to join the giveaway in this hub, all you have to do is follow the link in my description box to a form. The deadline for filling out the form is February 11th, 2025. You can find details in my description box as well, and the winners will be announced on the Cards by Kendra YouTube channel community tab. And the prize for this super sponsor hub is a membership in Kendra's paid Patreon. And I didn't mention that yet, but of course Kendra has also paid options for her Patreon. They come with great perks, so you should check them out as well. Some of the perks, for example, are a monthly card kit sampler or a monthly card kit, which Kendra sends you by mail. But other perks include the access to past Kendra's Card Challenges, for example. Kendra also has a shop on Patreon where you can also buy the access to past Kendra's Card Challenges. And other great digital products. So again, I'm going to use my Nuvo drops this time. And I'm going to enhance some of these beautiful flowers with some glitter. So this is actually my third card finished already. I can't believe how quick that was. In my description box you also find a link to a playlist. And this is for all the other videos in this giveaway hub. And please check them out because I'm sure you will find great inspiration there, as my design team colleagues are working with the beautiful Pitty Penny products. These are the 3 cards today. I really hope you liked them, and if you do, please leave me a like or even a comment, and I would be really glad if you would subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Don't forget to fill in the form for your chance to win in the giveaway and check out the playlist. Good luck and see you next time. Servus!